Oh, hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to HorrorBuzz Live, where we cover the latest news and information going out in the horror Halloween haunt industry. I mean, like, it's all blending together right now. If you're liking what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, um, and throw us some scratch on Patreon if you like it. Ladies and gentlemen, this show is nothing without my co-host, Lindsay, and well, we're gonna bring her on right now. Miss Lindsay?
Hi, hello
Hey!
everybody, and hello Norman, you beautiful human.
Anyway, okay, so let's be clear. I am tired, and anybody within my chosen family, haunt family, regular, they all know this. They know this starts, and perhaps this is the same for, well, I know it is for all my haunt family. I mean, it's like we kind of disappear until maybe the first week of November, if we're really lucky. But yeah, so yeah, but
I
there's so much to talk about. It's ridiculous. I don't know how we're going to
it's
pack this into 30 minutes, but we're going to do it.
so we're gonna try really hard.
Also, I do have something to tell you, Lindsay. We have a guest star tonight that is going to upstage both you and I.
Is that even possible? I'm just kidding. Uh-oh, well, I'm ready. I am so ready.
Well, then, you know what? Let's do this. We have so much to talk about. We had two big Passport to Fear events that were like crazy successful and very fun. We have so much more news. We have Jeff and I went to a bunch of haunts. I didn't even get time to upload the videos that I was going to try to upload. We just made two big announcements today. So,
So what do you want to start with? Which
I mean,
category?
no, we must, stick with things with order because I'm a Virgo, but you do the news first and let's go.
Well, obviously, it's no surprise why Norm is tired, and it's because there's a million things going on. And it's so wonderful to see all these haunts, large and small, coming out and starting their season and releasing tickets for us to buy. And it's not even of a, oh, it's like a game of I don't know which to go to because there's so many and they're all so good. So moving forward, I kind of want to highlight different haunts every week that you may know about, that you may not know about, but to put them on your radar because there are just so many wonderful events to choose from. And I want to start off with Into the Black. This is from Larry Bones of Boneyard FX. And if you're familiar with his work at all, you know that it's top notch. And he did something kind of different. It's an all encompassing type of haunt. It takes different, it's like VR and a walkthrough and a complete immersion experience. And this year, he invites you to follow in footsteps of a paranormal investigative team as they explore the infamous Black House, which is an eerie Victorian mansion that once housed a family that was notorious for worshiping the devil. And what's cool about Into the Black is that it is groups of one or two. So you don't get to go in and lean on all your buddies. It's you and maybe one other person. And you can venture into the black and see what lies within. This haunt is in Rancho Cucamonga, and the tickets can be purchased on boneyardfx.com through HauntPay. So you go on his website, click on Into the Black, and you can see. Now, when you go on his website, the tickets are not available just yet, so keep checking. And I will also put this on your radar. This is something that's kind of fun to know if you plan on going to Into the Black. And even if you're not sure if you want to go to YouTube and search for Into the Black documentary, and it'll pull up two videos. One is the actual documentary about how Larry and his team developed the haunt. It took them about a year to develop, and it goes through that process. And the other video is the actual video that goes along with the haunt itself. So if you want to see the paranormal team investigate the Black House and get some backstory, you can check that out. And I also want to highlight the Temecula Terror Haunt. These guys are, as the name says, are based in Temecula, and they have built a town. It's called Uh, it's off the Butterfield stage route, and it's in Temecula proper. And they are having a big Halloween carnival festival, and you're invited. But as you explore the carnival, you may realize that there is something more sinister at play. You get to experience 3 different mazes. You get to explore the home of Otis Hatcher at 301 Hyde Street, and you get to explore some spirits out in the Crypt Cemetery, and you get to round out your experience with the Halls of Butterfield Asylum. And if you like to raise your spirits with some spirits, there's a couple bars there that are there for people to experience. But if you get a VIP ticket, you get to experience an exclusive bar, patio, and secret speak easy. Tickets are going to be $20 for general admission, $30 for VIP, and it runs from Friday to Sunday from 5 to 11, and on Thursdays from 7 to 11. And since I know we have a ton to talk about, I'm not going to get too crazy in with the events here, but I'll round it out with Fear in 3D. These guys are located in Chino Hills, and it's at the shops in Chino Hills. So if you're familiar with that area at all, then you know where I'm talking about. And Norm's throwing up some pictures there. It's a 3D mayhem madness event. So a lot of bright colors, a lot of that 3D paint that you can expect to see. Very vibrant, but very scary. And you come face to face with all sorts of creepy things waiting in the dark. And tickets are $20 on Thursdays and Sundays, and $25 on Fridays and Saturdays for adults. For kids 15 and under, it's $8 Thursdays and Sundays, and $12 Fridays and Saturdays. And you can get those tickets on fearin3d.com. And I'll stop there. I could go on and on, but we have a ton to talk about, so I will put a pin in it there.
Keep going. And do it in 3D.
And do it, but in 3D. I love it.
Okay, so Jeff and I went to 2 haunts in Chino, and we did the Fear, the Fear Experiment 3D.
Fear in 3D, the experiment.
That's
is the full title.
And it is a remarkable hidden gem that you guys need to seek out. And it is not something that it's a very approachable haunt. It feels like Mabel's 6 Feet Under when that was a thing. This feels homegrown. This feels just like very like scrappy. Let's all get together, but it's also wonderful and fun. And they give you these fabulous 3D glasses, and it's worth every single penny. It's a long haunt. It's fun, and I
What
don't know
more
that I
could
could
you
say.
want?
I'm
I
not
love
sure I
the
could say more
spirit
about
of
it.
home haunts or
Yeah.
mid-level haunts. There's just something so you can feel the passion, I think, is what I like about them.
Oh my God, it's infectious. And
Mhm.
you enter the haunt on the back end of a shopping center, and you're like, "What? Where am I?" But you go in, and then all of a sudden, everything's popping out at you. It's great.
Yes. So you said that you went, what was the other haunt that you went to in Chino?
Oh, well, pardon me. That one was not in 3D. So, that one was Dark Harvest, and I have to confess to everybody here. Oh, hey, by the way, we have people watching. Peter Vasquez, Peter J. Vasquez, a longtime friend. Let's see here. He's working at Scare Ventures.
And it's at Alesmith Brewery.
That's right. So everybody, look that up. Check it out. Lisa says she went to Into the Black, and she said people ran out of it. So it's good, basically. Okay. So yes, so Scare Ventures at Alesmith Brewery, go check that out. But also in Chino, we checked out Dark Harvest. Now, I have a confession. This was my first corn maze.
Really? How's
Yeah.
that possible?
I'm a native Californian.
Yeah, but so am I. I feel like this is probably the 4th time in my life I've been speechless. This is crazy.
Oh, well, okay. But pictures, roll the clip. Okay, so
Ooh.
here we go. Uh, so, Jeff and Barry and I went through the maze, and they have these nice little vignettes in between, and monsters wandering through the corn stalks as well. And it's also next to a lovely little family-friendly carnival. And right there, you can play like sandcastles in the gigantic corn kernels. It was so
Oh my
strange,
gosh.
but I liked it, so it was great. Um, so that's in Chino. That's right next to Fear 3D blah blah blah.
Fear
Say it
in
again.
3D, the experiment.
Fear in 3D. I'm gonna get this, ladies and gentlemen. Stop naming things like Universal with extended names in colons. It doesn't help. Okay, so Fear in 3D, the experiment. That one was great. The Dark Harvest was great.
But what's great about that is they were two completely different haunts in very close proximity to each
I mean,
other.
within 6 minutes of each other. So
So different flavors. If you were looking for something to do next weekend, this coming weekend, Chino Hills has got you covered.
oh, totally. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, here's the link. Peter is sharing the link
All
um,
right.
in our chat, so please get in there. And while he's sharing that, I might as well. hmm May I? Will I? I don't know. I think I lost the link. I'm a
No.
terrible person. Oh well. Listen, guys, we need help in covering haunts, movies, games, books. Go to the site. We have a link up there ready to go. Please join our team. That's what I'm saying.
Simple as that.
Now then, another thing that we did this past week was we did two really big, very successful events, and with both. Let's see here, with both Zombie Joe's and the Neon Tour. We did the spooky Los Angeles Neon Cruise. Ugh, that was a lot of work, but it was a hell of a lot of fun. And we drove all around Los Angeles for 3 hours.
And where was your favorite stop? Because I know there were a bunch of stops.
Oh goodness, it looks like I didn't upload the slideshow because
Wow,
you know,
Norm.
I know. As I said before, I'm a terrible person. But let's see here. Where in the heck is that? Hmm.
Now,
Oh,
the Neon Cruise, that sold out pretty quickly, didn't it? If I'm
yeah.
not
Well,
mistaken.
yeah. Actually, there were 50. The thing is, there were only 54 seats, and yeah, it went pretty quick. But then, it was such a crazy night when we got there. Well, there was a shooting and a stabbing at Hollywood and Highland near our pickup location, which locked everything down, which made everything terribly interesting. Uh, but the show went on. Oh, and we had the wrong bus,
Oh,
but it all worked out. Everything went fine, and we ended up touring the seedy underbelly of Los Angeles and all of the neon signs. The the file is uploading right now, but um, but what's fun about these Passport to Fear events is that we basically make you the VIP, and we put you to the front of the line. We give you VIP status. We um, treat you to things that nobody else would really be able to see.
I think the best example of that is the part two of that evening through Zombie Joe, just because.
Oh, the video is here. I
Oh,
mean,
oh,
it's
put a
pictures.
pin in that.
So,
Let's roll it.
here we are. We were on top of a double-decker bus, and we drove past all of the actual neon signs. There's Eric Linksweiler from the Museum of Neon Art, Cecil Hotel or Hotel
Mm.
Cecil. Ugh. Okay, the Globe Theater. We'll get to that one in a minute. Then there was the Roslyn Hotel that I ended up calling the Sizzlin' Ho. Um, right there. We went through the big tunnel making loud noises, and it was so much fun. So, yeah, so we did that, and then we went over to Zombie Joe's for their final show, and then after that, we got to meet the cast. We got to meet the cast and crew and talk to them about how much they messed us up and what their actual budget is for therapy. So, which is astronomical. But yeah, that was pretty remarkable to be able to sit there and have them terrify us and then go behind the curtain and go, you know, hey, why? Um, oh, here's a picture. Here's a picture. So afterward, we all got to hang out with the cast and the crew and give them hugs because they're quite the
Because you
huggable
need
bunch.
hugs after a Zombie
No,
Joe show.
they're actually these are people far more in tune with human nature than anyone else. They're amazing. Um, but yeah, it was two big Passport to Fear events, and man, oh man,
I mean, this is the kind of access you get with these kinds of events, folks. So
yeah.
never sleep on them when they pop up because it's a one of a kind, as we
We
just saw.
yeah, we try to offer because like I got the idea when I was doing when I first started covering theme parks and haunts and it was like, a real fan would dig the heck out of this, going backstage, talking to the people. So that's kind of the stuff I'm trying to offer people. But yeah, so that was that. So Jeff and I'm going to be posting the fear fear and three. Go ahead, say it.
Here in 3D,
See
the
the
experiment.
experiment. Okay. I'm gonna be posting that review and, the review of Dark Harvest, and oh, I'm not sure if you noticed today, there was an announcement on Instagram. No, I'm not talking about the Halloween or Haddonfield, Kills event. There was something else.
Hmm.
Um, oh, that's right. Midsummer Scream and HorrorBuzz joined forces with the Boulet brothers for their annual Halloween ball.
Whoop whoop.
So what I'm telling you is get tickets because the last time we had this one, it was ridiculous. And there was pumpkin carving with drag queens. There was a big giant dance floor. Like people dressed like Rick and Morty. It was amazing. It was so good. So
You had me at drag queens, so
no. I will tell you, I spent a third of my time with the drag queens carving pumpkins because I'm not sure would be an activity that I would be happier doing.
nope. If there's a heaven, that's what it is. It's just
Kinda,
drag queens
yeah.
and carving pumpkins.
Yeah, and perhaps a titch of vodka. But, so the thing is that's happening again. That's happening again, and you can buy a ticket to it. We're gonna run that graphic again.
Oh.
That is the big Halloween ball, the 20th annual Los Angeles Halloween ball with the Boulet brothers and Midsummer Scream. So jump on it because I'm gonna be there. And hey, Chris, happy Halloween. We're not there yet, but I mean, kind of September and October are Halloween. So there we go. And yeah, there's just a ton going on. So another thing that Jeff and I did, we went to the LA Haunted Hayride.
Ooh. And
Well,
thoughts?
would you like to see highlights?
I would love nothing more.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and look at the highlights from, what is this?
What are you doing?
Okay, this is the actual, oh, this is Dead End Diner. Okay.
I do look tasty. Free specials coming right up.
And there you go.
And there are, if I'm not mistaken, there are 3 walkthroughs. Is that
Correct.
correct?
3
Yeah.
walkthroughs, an
Which one
ornamental
was your favorite?
carousel, and the hayride itself.
Yes.
I think I would have to say Trick or Treat was my favorite out of all of them. But also, I mean, I'm not sure if you want to see it, but I have highlights from the hayride.
You bet I do.
Cool.
Thank you. Watch your step. Thank you. All the way to the end. Move all the way to the end and remain standing, please. Tuesday, see? Yeah, see, that's what they want you.
UFOs as one reportedly landed in his farm.
And there you go.
I love that spliced together. It gives it such a chaotic energy, and I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what's so interesting about the hayride format is that's exactly it. It's episodic. There's the setup, the punchline, the moving on. There's that's what it is. But if you like the haunted hayride if you like the hayride format, they've got that for you here. And if you like the walkthrough format, they've got that also. So, and then not to mention the townspeople, amazing work. Those actors are tearing it up, and they know their improv. So good stuff, man.
Awesome. And I mean, it's nice to see them be able to stretch their legs fully. Because last year, they came out with their event and working with what they had, and it was nice. But it's nice to see them fully back in their element.
I got to tell you, not fully back.
Oh,
Not fully back.
okay.
It's in a new spot, so do not go to the same location looking for the same thing. It's not there. It's in the same park, but in a different spot. That was my first mistake. And yeah, it took a minute to find. And when we did find it, it was in a different spot, and it was new and different, and but still there, and you can still smell fog, see monsters, get scared, and you are golden. So let's see here. Oh, you know what, Lisa? Here's the thing. On the Trick or Treat maze, the original feature for that was that you rang doorbells and different scares happened. This year, they kind of toned that down, and there's only a few doorbells that you can actually ring. I'm assuming it was a COVID thing, but there are still a few Easter eggs for you to find there. So enjoy that. Yeah, the practical effects makeup, it's amazing, Chris. So, is there anything else that we need to share with our watcher?
I don't know. Wait, I keep thinking about this upstaging surprise that you have.
Don't worry about it. You're not going to be able to compete.
But
neither of us are.
Are you literally saving it to the very? I've been thinking. We've talked about some incredible things, but I keep thinking about it. And
okay, well, to bring, if I may,
you may
bring in a bit of real life. On top of the haunt season kicking in, we were very fortunate in the HorrorBuzz household to be, to essentially to gain 12 puppies. 12 red Doberman puppies. And they're wonderful, they're beautiful, but damn it, there's 12. Okay? So they were born over Labor Day weekend, and they've been doing beautifully, but taking care of 12 increasingly voracious animals is a bit much. One of them in particular suffered a bit of a problem, uh, had some tummy issues, started, maybe this is too much real life, started having throwing up and, just things out of digestive problems. It was insane, weak, tired, sad. We took him to the vet. Everything was fine. It's just that something wasn't right. So, so I ended up having to stay up with him like for 2.5 nights during haunt season, and waking up every hour and a half to make sure he goes to the bathroom, all this business. But uh, I was calling him Lil Booger. But my sister didn't like that name, so she was calling him Peanut and then maybe Phoenix. But we charge you, our dear Horror Buzz audience, with perhaps coming up with a name. Oh, who's at the door? Who is that?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Look at his face.
my little guy.
Oh my goodness. Look at him. He's the most precious thing I think I've ever seen. And I have dogs. Forget them.
He was on death's door, basically,
Oh.
and we saved him. And yeah, he's doing great.
No, he's sheepy. Oh my goodness.
So there are 12 puppies for sale, including this little guy.
He needs a name. Oh,
But we, hi, baby. No, poor thing, yes, but he's a trooper, man. He's something else, and I adore him. So, am I boring you? Anyway, so we need a name for this little survivor, this little trooper, this little booger. So, and also, okay. Say goodbye.
no, I never want to say goodbye, but I will. Until next time is what I'll say.
Au revoir. Gizmo?
Okay.
Lucky? Those are nice names. I want a horror bent, man, because this is my family. So, my little guy. Okay, you guys say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye. I love you. Bye. Oh, okay. Oh,
I think the horror community could come up with a wonderful name for him. Gizmo is cute. It is.
It ain't bad.
It's not bad. And he is lucky.
No, and now he's looking at me like, why did you put me down? What kind of a human are you? Anyway, so think of a name. Give me a name for our little survivor, and he's fun. He's a good kid. See, that's what I said. I said
that makes sense. I understand why I was upstage.
so there. And he's just gone back to, he could not care less. He's like, okay, I'm sleeping now. So anyway, you guys, please go see the Fear 3D experiment situation. God.
Fear in 3D, the experiment. It's not that hard. We're going to get you to say it right before the end of haunt season.
And Dark Harvest, that's also notable. Please go see Zombie Joe's Underground Theater Tour of Terror. It is probably one of their very best. I have to post the review for that, but I'm telling you, worth every penny and perhaps more. It is terrifying, resonant, wonderful. There are scenes in that show that shook me, and I'm going back at least twice, if not more. So go for it. And if you're interested in puppies, let me know. But that's it. That's all we got.
It flew by. Time flies
Isn't
when
it?
you're talking about horror and puppies.
Oh God, puppies. Yeah. Yes, they're all red Dobermans. So it's full bread. Anyway, okay, guys. So please buy your tickets to the Halloween ball on the 30th. Go to Dark Harvest. Go to the 3D deal. Sorry, I'll never get it. And we have so many more surprises in store for you. So with that, you have anything, Lindsay?
Stay safe and stay spooky.
And we'll see you in the fog. Bye.